I'm Miss Miller. I'm gonna be the social worker you're supposed to talk to on today. What's your name?
Janice Mitchell.
All right, nice to meet you, Miss Mitchell. Have a seat. So, Miss Mitchell, it says here that your kids have been taken away from you because of suspected neglect and drug abuse. Is that correct?
I mean, that's what the court said. It ain't true. I mean, I just went to the grocery store to get some snacks for my kids, and one of them neighbors didn't rag it because I ain't gonna sell my food stamps to them, and they just lying on me. Now I'm in this situation, and my children got taken away. You know.
How old are your kids?
4 months and 3.
Okay, so it's okay for you, you think that it's okay for you to leave a 4-month-old and a 3-year-old at home by themselves, unsupervised?
Well, my 4-month was asleep, and my 3-year-old was watching cartoons. I mean, she's pretty responsible for a 3-year-old, I should say. I mean,
But things can happen. They could have gone outside, ran in the street, got hit by a car, they could have turned on the stove, anything could have happened. So you really think that's okay, a wise decision that you left them at home?
man, I didn't really think about it to that extent. I just felt like, hey, you know, I had the munchies, we needed snacks, you know, when Dixie had a sale on the snacks, so I mean, it was just around the corner, so what could happen? You know, just being, you know, just quick with time.
Okay, we have a limited amount of time, so I'm gonna get right into it. The court has mandated you to have weekly drug tests, and if you wanna get your kids back, you're gonna have to go to a rehab and a parenting class.
I don't need nobody to tell me how to raise kids. I raised my sisters and brothers. I have 2 kids. I know how to be a parent.
Well, according to the courts, they don't think so. That's why they took your kids away. And if you want to get them back, then you're going to have to do what needs to be done to get them back. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm good with me. Do whatever. I just need to finish this up.
Okay, so what about the drug abuse? Tell me about that.
I wouldn't say I misabuse drugs. I mean, just feel like that's just an activity that I do every now and then, just to, you know, cope with life, you know.
Okay, so the court is saying that in order to get your kids back, then you're going to have to kick that habit.
I mean, it'll be hard, but I mean, you can see I'm open to it.
Okay, well, if you're willing to do that, then we're going to have to set up a plan. First, we're going to have to get you into a rehab. And once we get you into the rehab, then at the rehab that I'm going to recommend for you, there are parenting classes there. So you can do both things at the same time.
So rehab, I mean, I could still go on.
No, you're going to have to stay for 30 days.
30 days?
Yes, 30 days.
Man, y'all tripping, bro. I can't be away from my family and friends at home. That's a month.
Well, you do know that month is the only way that you're going to get your kids back. If not, they're going to go into foster care after 30 days.
Man. Can I just, you know, leave from home and go to the facility, or I have to be in a place, you know,
because
where I know people?
We have to take you out of your environment to try to get you the help that you need.
Feel like y'all asking for a lot. Stay home.
Well, it's up to you. You have to, if you accept the help, then I can help you get your kids back. If not, if you don't want the help, then there's really nothing else I can do except for report to the court that you're refusing assistance.
I'll do it. What I gotta do now?
Okay, we have to get you into a rehab. You have to stay at least 30 days. While you're in a rehab, you have to take parenting classes, which they offer at the rehab that I'm gonna set up for you.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't got no choice.
Okay.
I got no choice.
We're going to you're gonna have to fill out some paperwork before you leave here, because I have to submit the paperwork to the facility that you're going to be going to. I'm gonna, recommend that you can have at least a day to say your goodbyes to your family. I do wanna let you know that there are visiting hours at the facility you'll be going to, so you will be able to see your family on certain days.
Okay. You don't have to be supervised or nothing like that, huh?
Well, it won't be supervised, but it'll be in a area where other patients like yourself will be visiting their families as well.
Right. Alright,
Is that okay?
that seems okay.
So how do you feel about what we talked about?
I mean, I feel okay with it, but, I feel like I shouldn't have to stop my, simple habit because my kids got taken away. I don't do drugs around my kids. I love my kids, but, I'm trying to look for a job. I'm trying to better myself, but I feel like the system is just, it's trying to make me into a bad person, and it's not like that.
Well, you seem like a good person. You just have taken a wrong path. Sometimes in life, things happen. We get ourselves into situations where we feel like we can't get out of them. But I'm offering you help today to get out of your situation, to get you help to where you should be. So you won't have to feel like people think that you're a bad person, because you'll show them that you're trying, that you want to be a good mother, you want to be able to take care of your kids.
Right. I just, feel like it's hard in the environment that I'm in, a time where I did, get off for like a month, it's just always around me, I can't escape it, so, I just basically joined it, I like the way it makes me feel.
So have you ever thought about getting out of the environment?
I'm comfortable, I don't wanna be by no sedated white people, I like to be in the hood,
Well, there's nothing wrong with living in a hood. I live in a hood too. There's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, you have to change your friends.
Right.
Change, different environment. You can live in the hood. You don't have to be in the hood doing the things that are going on in the hood, involved in drugs, outside with the prostitutes. You don't have to do that.
Right, well, I need to learn how to separate myself from that, get new friends, but I've been knowing these people for years, I don't feel like I should just cut them off because I wanna be clean now.
Well, you don't have to, but you do have to remove yourself from the environment for at least 30 days to start this treatment plan to be able to get your kids back.
Right. I'm open to it, cause I want my kids back,
Okay, so I'm gonna get you to fill out some paperwork. I'm gonna have you to sit with the secretary. We're going to get your next appointment. You do know that you have to come back and talk to me after 30 days is over with, so we'll get that scheduled. Is that okay?
That's fine with me.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.